What's up, everybody? I'm Tyler. This is Apex Reptiles, and today I'm going to be making some more meat mash. Let's get into it. So last video that I did making some of this meat mash, I didn't know how long the entire batch would actually last me. At first, a bag, each Ziploc bag would last me about a week, and he has grown extremely fast in these last month or so that I've had him. And so now each Ziploc bag lasts me about 3 to 4 days, depending on how much is actually in the bag. I still have a number of bags left. It looks like 4 in there left, but I still want to go ahead and make some ahead of time, prep it so I don't run out and then not have anything to feed him. And this might be me putting human emotions onto him, but sometimes I feel like he's starting to get a little bit tired with it, and I'd like to give him some more variety so I can have some of this brand new mash that I'm going to make, as well as I can give him some of the old stuff that I know he likes. And yeah, switch it up. I have a number of vegetables today that I'm going to be trying to feed him instead that I haven't yet. As well as some different fruits. So I figured I might make more of like a fruit mash, a more vegetable mash, and then maybe a combo of the both, because I don't know what he likes, what he doesn't like. For example, I've pepper, and I don't know if he likes that, and I would hate to make a whole batch with it in it, and then he just refuses to eat the entire thing. So I kind of want to make separate batches out of all of it. That way I can mess around, see what he wants, as well as just give him different flavor profiles throughout the day. So for today, I got a wide variety of different things. First, I'm going to put just a little bit, because I feed him quite a bit of this. Is the whitefish, the tilapia. I feed quite a bit of this just on tongs as like a reward, and just he likes to eat it that way. It's a good bonding experience for us. So I'm only going to put a little bit, one fillet in there, so have a little hint of it. I also have some more chicken breasts. Just got some from Costco. I'm going to put 1 pack in there. I, again, have some beef liver, packed full of nutrients and good vitamins and stuff like that, and minerals, so I wanted to include that again in today's. I have some ground turkey as well. It's going to be the staple. I'm going to include that in almost every single one of them. I have a red pepper. I have a mango, an apple. I have a couple of yellow squashes. I have some spinach, some carrot, some green bean, and then as well as included in it, I bought some blackberries, some frozen blackberries, and I think I'll throw a few blueberries in there. I'm not sure yet. I barely have any left, so we'll see. Maybe I'll just add a couple, but definitely some blackberries are going to be thrown in there. And then I'm thinking I might throw an egg in there. Who knows? We'll see how full the bowl gets. And of course, calcium powder on top of it all. So those are the ingredients that I have. I'm going to go ahead and chop and prep everything ahead of time so it can fit down in my blender. And yeah, I'll get back to you guys as soon as I'm done prepping it all and have it ready to go. I finally got it all prepped. So in this bowl here, I got some of the chicken. I decided to cube it up as well this time. Hopefully it'll go through easier as it goes down and bite. Instead of having to pull a whole piece, it'll be able to go in easier. I got some of my fruit chopped up. I left some of the apple like chopped up in bits, because when I'm looking at him and watching him eat the mash that he currently has, he almost seems to pull up bits sometimes. Like, he really seems to like that butternut squash, and he'll look for pieces and pull them. So I thought that maybe if he really likes the apple, instead of it being like a blended in mush, he'd actually be able to just eat an individual piece. So I'll make sure to have that. And of course, just going to blend some up normally. Same with the mango. And then I have my pepper. I decided to dice my pepper. I thought that'd be the best. And just, again, toss it in, and he can pick out the pieces if he wants and whatnot. And then squash as well. So that's that. The carrots are pretty much good to go. I'm just going to chuck them down the blender. And then same with the spinach. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'll end up dicing a little bit of that, or just hand ripping. I'll probably just end up hand ripping some and just throwing it in and mixing it in like that. So without further ado, let's send it down and finally actually make the mash. So I'm going to give this a good mix here, and then I'm going to divide it into 2 bowls because, like I said, I'm going to do one with more vegetables, and then I'm going to do one with more fruits. And then I'll take a little bit of each one of those bowls and mix it together so I have a little bit of everything. So I'll have 3 different flavor profiles, if you will. I'll have more of a vegetable one, more of a fruit one, and then a combo. So that looks about good. Look appetizing to anybody? Yum, yum, yum. Ground turkey, chicken, and beef liver. A Tegu's dream. So there you have it. There is the vegetable side of the mash. Looks much more appealing. I did decide to put the whole tilapia in this one just because I'm not sure if he's going to be the biggest fan of the vegetables, and maybe he'll be a little bit more incentive to eat it because it'll smell a little bit more stinky. It's really stinky fish and he likes it. So hopefully that'll get him to eat a little bit more of his vegetables. I obviously didn't use all of it. As I was going, I was realizing that was way too much, and I didn't want to just bog it down with just the squash. So that's that one. And then here's the fruit ones, looking real nice. The blackberries, blueberries always make it look actually more appealing. I'm going to go ahead and throw some calcium powder over the top of these, mix them up, make a third bowl, combining some of the two, and then we're going to call it good. And those will be our mashes. So I'll get going with that. You know, they didn't actually turn out looking that bad. This looks like some sort of, I don't know, spring salad mix kind of deal a little bit. I'm not sure how well the lighting looks. I'll see when I edit this, but doesn't look too bad. Of course, this one always looks better. It's purple mash and stuff like that, with the blackberries really gave it a nice color, but that's what I want to see when I'm making my mash. I want to see lots of color as I go through. I see the bits of the apple. I see the bits of the mango and everything in there. Yeah, just one big mash. Every single bite is nutrient dense, which is what I want out of it. So I'm not sure how he'll act to this. This is more similar to the one I made before, so I'm sure he'll like this just fine. I'm curious about this. So this will be the true test to see if he actually likes this one or not. Those are the 3 mashes that I got. I got 1 fruit, 1 vegetable, 1 fruit and vegetable. Now, here comes the part that possibly sucks the most out of all of it, is you got to try to individually bag it without trying to get any of it on the outside, so I don't worry about contamination with the raw meat and everything like that. So I'm going to skip ahead and catch you guys once I get finished with that. I'm almost finally done with this here. I ended up with 17 bags. With these bags plus the one I have in the fridge and the other type of foods that I feed him, I should honestly be good for a month and a half, 2 months, hopefully. So hopefully he'll enjoy this food. I got to clean up now. I got to disinfect everything. I got dishes I need to wash. I got this machine that I need to wash, and just make sure there's no germs anywhere from all the meat. I know I dripped some meat juices as I was making this. So that's all I got for you guys today. If you like this video, make sure to hit like, hit subscribe, help support my channel. Leave a comment down below what you like about it, what you didn't, what foods you've tried to feed your animals. Yeah, stay tuned for my next video. I'll see you guys.